As you're watching what's happening develop in Kyle Field, all right, first half, second half, right? You're at your game. You're seeing the box score, maybe some highlights pop up. Kind of take me through what you were thinking when it's happening, and then, well, when they're getting blown out, and then the comeback.
No, we watched it. Mouths agape, shock and awe, but tempered with, McGee, Ryan McGee, my co-host on Marty and McGee, had said, wouldn't it be the most A&M thing ever to lose this game? And as we're watching the game, we're kind of texting back and forth going, what in the hell is going on here? Because A&M was just so much better, personnel-wise, what they've done, their body of work, obviously. But it was a boat race. And, you're down 4 scores at halftime. How many times this morning have you already said the 286 stat?
Couple times.
10 times already?
Yeah.
So you look at history, and this thing's a wrap. And then to learn, to see the confidence that Reed came out with. He was throwing the ball with great authority to start the second half. They're moving the football. Guys are making plays. There's obviously defensive adjustments that were made. And they're not just chipping away, man. It's chunks. And so I don't know that I thought they would come all the way back, but it's just such a confidence builder, because now in that locker room, when your home field is deadly quiet and you come all the way back, I would imagine that for Mike Elko and his group, the runway that victory has is so beneficial, because you can do it.
Do you think, though, it exposed some of the issues that A&M has, giving up the big plays, missing some field goals, or it really, it did expose that, but it also showed that this team's resolve is second to none?
Well, he said it in post-game. I think that the human condition is there's a tendency to start feeling yourself. I don't care how much you're told by your coaching staff. I don't care how much you try to have that personal conviction, or you have tenured leaders like York and that group telling you we haven't done anything, it's all still in front of us. That's still the tendency. And until you get punched in the face, it's hard to be crystallized, and they got punched in the face. So is your culture such that you punch back, or is your culture such that you go in the corner and wilt? And the culture was proven, and Elko basically said that in his post game, that they took that punch and that they continued to play to win. I think that 4th and 12 play will go down forever, because you could have settled and punted the football away and prayed, or you can say, we're getting our asses kicked. We have to do something rash here and make a football play. And that flipped the whole thing.
Marty, I want to go back to that for a second, because if you think about that 4th and 12, then later on a 4th and 2, and then last week the fake punt against Missouri when it seemed like they were starting to get some momentum. The stones of Mike Elko, man, like, he is not scared to make a call that he thinks is going to change the way the game is being played.
Well, this sport right now is so fickle and so fleeting. When you got the dudes and you have the opportunity to create a very special season, an historic season, and you have to prove every single day that you're that guy and you're that group, you can take these chances. You believe in your guys, you believe in your scheme, you believe in your coordinators, you believe in what's built, and you go do it. And if it fails, it fails. If it fails, you stand up and say, that's on me. If it works, you laud your guys and your coordinators. That's what leaders do. You take all the criticism, you and the quarterback because you're the quarterback, which Marcel has experienced at times this year. But then he goes and makes the plays, and who gets the credit? The coach and the quarterback. And I don't look, man. I see a moment where Coach Elko sees that he has every element necessary to win a national title. And so you have to go and be willing to let your guys go do it, even when it's hard, and be willing to take the criticism if it doesn't work.
Thank you to Academy Sports and Outdoors for the free portion of this content here on TexAgs.com. If you want to listen to the extended version, go to TexAgs.com/subscribe and become a premium subscriber. And if you're a student at A&M, take advantage. We'll give it to you for free.